2NURFM.com, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.
We were chatting yesterday about Healthy Weight Week. It's still with us. And if you want to go and check out my Facebook page, we've actually got some links to Healthy Weight Week, including the cookbook, which is just fantastic. It's healthy every day too. Just look for Meryl Swanson on Facebook and you'll be able to see it there. And popping in to have a further chat with us today is Dr. Amanda Petterson from the Nutrition and Dietetics School here at the University of Newcastle. And Amanda, you've got an interesting spin on this week. You're reaching out to students and saying to them, you know, what are you eating, dietetic students, and how are you influencing your flatmates?
Yes, well, we're always interested to know what our dietetic students are eating because that is extremely interesting and often not like everyone else. However, at the moment, this week for Healthy Weight Week, we've actually launched a student healthy lifestyle survey here at the University of Newcastle to all students who are enrolled at the University of Newcastle, and we're trying to gather some information not just on diet but on other lifestyle factors, including physical activity and health conditions, also alcohol and drug use and those sorts of things as well. So it's very wide, but obviously our focus is on the nutrition and the physical activity side of things.
Have things changed since the late 80s when I was here and we were eating 2-minute noodles and Vegemite on toast?
Unfortunately, I do not think that things have changed all that much since then. But the truth of the matter is we don't have the evidence to say that it has or has not changed. So this is really important for us to get some baseline data on what students are actually having to eat and whether or not that lines up with guidelines.
Okay. Now, I did hear that you were doing some work on an eating plan for $55 per week. Is that something that's, you know, that you've been showing students and trying to give them a guide? Because that's the big factor, isn't it? Sometimes, let's face it, I hate to say this, but junk food, fast food is cheaper than whole foods, fresh foods, and there's just this perception of, oh, well, firstly, it's expensive, then secondly, I've got to go home and I've got to cook it, and then if there's leftovers, I've got to keep my flatmates away from them in the fridge.
Yeah, and the other thing is that our students, especially if they've come straight from home, usually don't have the skills to cook the fresh food, and that's another project that we're hoping to work on this year and address. But the $55 meal plan for the week is based around actually something that you'll find on the eatforhealth.gov.au website, which is our National Health and Medical Research Council official site for all information with regards to the dietary guidelines, the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating. And so the $55 meal plan is actually based around a meal plan that you'll find on that website at eatforhealth.gov.au.
So that could be pertaining to any of us, you know, perhaps someone living on their own, an older person who needs to, you know, watch what they spend on food, a family environment. Obviously, $55 for a family might be a stretch, but you might be able to get some ideas from that on how to still eat really well, but try and keep the costs down, which is the all-important thing.
So it's based around the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating and what are the recommended serves per day. This one is actually probably based more around a female, and on the website, you'll find it a 19 to 55-year-old female. So the recommended serves of the 5 core food groups, the breads and the cereals, the dairy, the fruits, the vegetables, and the meats group. And this $55 meal plan will include all of those serves each day that are required to get the nutrients that you need.
Okay, I once had a friend at uni and I said, what are the 5 food groups? And he said to me, KFC, Macca's, Hungry Jack's, and, you know, another couple of fast food outlets. And I went, no, that's not the 5 food groups. And I suppose that's all part of it as well. Look, Amanda, thank you for being with us. Now, just give me those websites again so that we can pop them up and link people to them.
Sure. So the eatforhealth.gov.au, so it's www.eatforhealth.
Is it the word for or the numeral?
The word.
The word. So
and
eat,
all one health.
FOR, health. Eat for health, that's a good one.
.gov.au.
Great.
And then, of course, our healthy lifestyle survey for anybody, for any students who are listening in, they will have received an email and they will have received a link to that survey, which is done through SurveyMonkey.
Please do your survey, students. We're here to help you. We want you to feel fit and well and live forever so that you can pass on the things that you've learned at the University of Newcastle. Dr. Amanda Petterson, look, thank you for calling in and sharing a little bit more of Healthy Eating Week with us. It's vital information and something, it's great to shine the light on it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Wow. Okay, $55 a week. It sounds pretty cheap, but check it out. eatforhealth.gov.au. If you go to my Facebook page, we'll put all of those links up there for you.